as you have seen, I finished a pair of socks. Let me show you. As you can see, the socks are too big for my medium size sock blockers because they are for a bigger foot. They're a gift for one of my family members for birthday, which are in May, and we have April, so I still have maybe 2 days to work on something before I will start knitting socks for you guys. So yeah, so if you haven't checked that, go and watch this video. This is a giveaway. This is a hand knit socks giveaway for my Knitting I Love subscribers. Check it out. Also for my members, and there's also one for April, for April for level 1 and level 2. So check that join button if you're interested to support this channel a little bit more. Therefore in March, I'm not knitting socks for level 2. It will be, I will draw the winner, and then I will start knitting socks, customized socks for the winner in regards yarn and size. So I have sometimes to knit for others, not only to knit for people around the world, you guys, but also those close around me in the area. So yeah, so I've knitted a pair of socks. So if you have never knitted socks before and you don't want to, I would say definitely go check those videos, because you might be taking part in some awesome giveaway. However, if you want to try, I have 2 tutorials how I knit socks. Toe up socks, that's the way I knit them. And the one is 1 at a time, the other one is 2 at a time. The 1 at a time is, I call it fast and easy socks, which is a free tutorial, and there's a free pattern on RAVELRY, so if you want to follow it, go for it. This is the way I knitted these socks. So I casted on, as usual, 12 stitches on each knitting needle, which gives 24 overall, and I was increasing it to 68 stitches. So 32 stitches per knitting needle. And then I was knitting the tube, and that tube I did 75. Marked it for the heel, and then I knit 60 rounds and then 10 rounds of ribbing, and then I went back and did the heel, starting with I think 4 rounds before I start decreasing, and that's basically what I did. So for future me, in case I would want to knit it more, you know what to do. Hopefully it will fit. If it was too small, then you see, by having this video, I can go back, and in the future, if I want to knit again, someone will say, you know what, they are too big or they are too small, then I will just deduct or include 5 rounds less or more, and we'll figure it out that way. Because socks are knitted, well, socks should be knitted with negative ease. I like 2 inches negative ease. Some people like 1 inch negative ease. If you knit something that it's spot on, I think the sock will slide off your foot. So if you take the gauge and you actually would want to knit according to gauge, it won't work, because it's not like cotton fabric material that you cut the yarn and that's how it's going to be. As you can see, it has give in it, and while wearing and tearing, you know, they could stretch a little bit. Obviously, if you put it into the washing machine or warmer water or anything like that, they can shrink a little bit. So this is like actually art that lives because you never know how it ends up, and especially that every yarn, every brand has kind of different twist into it, and literally twist into it. So I think I said everything, and let me talk now about the yarn that I used. Did I? Let me know in regards to constructions. Now, in regards to yarn, the yarn I used, you've probably seen it, read it, it's Lang Wool color, and I think I got it as a D-stash again, or it could have been a gift. So let me know down below. Did you give it to me? It was a nice surprise when I found something like this inside. It was so exciting, but then when I was knitting it, I completely forgot. Do you know what that is? Right, so inside of the actual ball inside it there was this, and normally why I notice it, because I like to knit from the inside of the ball, not from the outside. It's kind of quicker to pull and I don't have to actually use strand to kind of round the ball around. So this is a thread that you knit along with the heel to get it stronger, but probably I forgot about that because I used different yarn. But I had this ball and the label says 100 grams, but I wanted to weight it and I had 105.9 grams including the label on it, and I have some leftovers. So that's one thing. It is 75% new wool superwash and 25% nylon, so polyamide, and the color is 1320251, which sounds amazing. Check the screen, label on the display, so check it out. This is the information about the blend. Here is information about the color. Hopefully I'm showing it right. I wrote down over here that it's 105.9 grams when I weighed it. So here how it knitted up in 68 stitches on 2.25mm needles, which is US size 1. And let's compare the sock from the distance. You see? Kind of the same, huh? So obviously if you cast on less stitches, then... Oh, yay, come on. You can see me? Obviously if you cast on less stitches, your stripes will be way bigger. This is 68, so they're kind of smaller. I presume the sock was knitted on 64 stitches. That's kind of average. I asked you in the last video, how many stitches do you knit for yourself? And most people would say that they cast on 64 stitches to knit a sock. I would do that too, but like I said, I like 2 inches negative ease, so I'm going with 56. Did I say negative? Yeah, so you know, very tight. I mean, not very tight, but just, yeah, their hug my foot. That's what I want to feel. So yeah, hopefully they're fit. I was aiming for 43 European size, so that's almost 11 inches. I think I got 9 inches before when I placed a marker for the heel. The heel I get 2 inches, so I get 11. It could be like, you know, could be bigger, but 68, maybe not the white. I don't know. You know, we never know with socks, and that will be interesting for me knitting for the customized socks for the level 2. Ooh, ooh. And I also like that because I will be able to share when I'm knitting socks on social media. And over here, you know, you may not know, but if you have a mobile phone and you have that YouTube app, they have in the circle, when you see my face, hopefully still wearing a yellow hat, when there is a border around, that means there's something over that, like a little story, you know, sharing some progress. So you might have seen these in the go. So that's that. So that was a full skein that I cracked open. Is that even proper? So I have some leftovers, and now these leftovers I can probably use to knit some leftover socks. But then I had some little leftover for yarn that I bought, I could literally say 4, maybe 5 years ago in a local yarn store. And I said local because that was in Dublin, so it's not local, but you know, for some, Ireland is like your own state. As big, and for some it's even like less than a state. So hard to say if a 2-hour drive, 2.5, 3-hour drive is a far away, and obviously everything depends of your experience, and if you travel a lot, then going 2 hours somewhere is just like having a coffee, right? So anyway, for me, I'm very centered. Oh my, that sounds probably bad, but I like to stay in one place. Whoever knows me knows that I don't like to move around, probably because I moved a lot when I was a kiddo. So anyway, Woolcraft Superwash sock yarn, and yeah, I have used it for at least, I presume I've knitted 1 sock with it. I use it already for some heels and toes, and I'm using it. I have a little bit left, so we shall see what I'll do with that, but it could be maybe left for some 2-3 stripes of some color work. Why not? If you're interested in the color, sorry, it's 52, just in case, and you can see that it cost me €6, $5.99. So that's that. I'm going to nicely pack it and wait for the day to come to give it away. So I think April has 30 days. Today is the 30th. So tomorrow is the 1st of May. So I'm going to record announcement. I will be drawing winners and doing all that fun part. Hopefully I'll do everything in one day and I'll be able to draw, I will be able to record, I'll be able to edit and then upload it, published, and so on, so on. So keep finger crossed. And I will start knitting socks for June because I've already knitted socks for May, ladies and gentlemen. And to make it more fun, probably what I'll do, maybe I switch it over now. I will create a video for level 2 first. And then I will create for level 1, so for my members. So join button, just check it out on your computer. And then the last one will be for the Knitting I Love subscribers, just to spice things up and move around. So yeah, I'm so excited. And thank you so much for whoever got my socks to take photos and put them on Instagram. I know you love them, you wear them, so my work kind of, it feels that my work is being appreciated. So thank you so much. I'm going to cry now. If you don't want to cry, just look up. It's just physiological thing, you know. It will just informs your brain that you already cried, because the whole, you know, whatever. It feels that my heart is full now because of that, because of your comments and enjoyment. And now I think with the level 2 will I be sharing my progress while I'm knitting socks for the winner. That would be first time, so excited. I'm so excited. So thank you so much for that. And I think today is the last day to tell you to go and check all those videos that I've mentioned. I'm going to put links down below and maybe in the eye, so check it out, because like I said, tomorrow I'll draw the winners. So if you were tempted to go and take part, do. If you don't comment, I understand you don't want to take part in the giveaway, and that's fine too. Yeah. And just in case you're wondering, I'm wearing my design on my head because today it's not a hair day for me. I don't know. I feel a little bit blue. So tomorrow, probably I'm saving a magic for tomorrow. I'm going to edit this video, publish it, and then go and edit my vlog for my lovely members as an extra content. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.